Okay, there you go. Okay, this is super easy. Super easy. Because the only thing you should do is plug it in, pero graphically. Okay? Suppose the first one is f evaluated 4. This 4 indicates us x value. Is the value belong to the domain. You try to find here 4. I go to the graph. I don't know si it's to the upward or downward, and the direction that you touch the graph. And the answer is 6. Because the y value, basically, I give you the x value and you need to find the y value que es f of x. You know very well that y and f of x is the same thing in different symbolic way, but it's the same value. Okay, be careful because we have some point gets confusing. The point can have an open circle. You consider okay, it's defined when it's closed, and then when it's open, no, it's undefined. Okay, the answer of the first is 6. Good. The answer for the second, -2. -2 is, I have no idea. -2 is here. I go to the graph, boom, touch the graph. I hear noise. Who make a noise? Soraya, you make a noise? A ver, Soraya. Okay, so thank you, Soraya. Okay, now, -2. Focus, guys, in the review. -2, I try to find, but I have totally lost because this circle is open, but this is -1, no? According to the graph approximately, you know. And this is a linear function. This is linear. Si es linear, entonces es obvio que es -2. The y value es negative. Do you follow me? Now, +2. +2 is complicated because in +2, look at that, I have 2 points, but this is closed and this is open. I take the close. Okay, by the way, the answer is 4. You see in the y-axis the value for the function. And 0, 0 here. 0 is 0,0. 0x, 0y. -1, it's easy. -1 is, wait, no, it's not easy. It's confusing. Look, -1 is here. Not here, but because that circle is closed and this is open. You consider the closed, que es when the function is defined. Entonces, -1 is +1. No -1. Wrong. And a +1. -4 using the same common sense and the same idea. -3, -4, I suppose that here is also -4 because this is linear. -4. -4 is -4. Always taking the closed circle. Yeah. So every information is clear in the test. But the problem is that the function gets given in the graph present different discontinuity. Discontinuity is when the function is broken, have the jump discontinuity. But entonces now in the transition point, normally, not always, we have one circle closed and one circle empty. So you need to know that the function at that point x is equal to that value of y, no that value of y. Okay, this is no and this is yes. Okay, now suppose hypothetical case that we have both open like that. Entonces the value of the function and this value of the x is undefined, to be undefined, because this is no value, this is no value, this is undefined. And you know it's impossible to find the situation in which you have both closed, because this is a contradiction with the definition of the function. No? It's clear or not clear? On -5, -5 again, look at that, -5 here, the continuation is a line at -5. Positive 5 is here, is 6. Similar to the 4, to the 3, because of the constant function in that part. Okay, this is 6. And 6 is obviously 6 by the same reason. Entonces don't expect, this is confusing in the test.
Professor,
go ahead. You ask me a question? Come on, don't hesitate to ask me any question. You need to be clear, guys. Okay, my graph gets giving look like that. Let me put in red color. No, it's okay. It's okay. This is my graph, the red color. Now, the black color is the line can indicate, you know, the input of the our function, the input of the our function is x value, input. And the output I want to find is 1. Okay, understand? No? Okay. Any question in this number 8 problem? You need to be aware for that situation. No, I don't want to put in the test too complicated. It's easier. Is, you know, it is a simpler graph. And you have, for example, different discontinuity.
How'd you get 7?
7 what?
For f of 7.
Fn7. Fn7 is 6. You know, sorry. I make a mistake here. Fn7 is 6 by the same reason, no? Because from 2 to positive infinity, the function is constant, and the constant is equal to 6. Well, this is a mistake. This is not 10. This is 9, I guess so. 9. Determine the domain and range. Well, okay. Sorry. I know, Roche. Clear number 8 question or no? Any question? Any doubt? Don't hesitate. Come on. It's a moment. And the test, no, sorry. I cannot help. Now help. Yes. Okay. So, bueno, now, in the number 9, actually it's 9, not 10, I give you a graph of the function again. And that graph is a little bit weird because contain something weird thing like a holes. This is a holes, no? Hole. Okay, one hole. We have also in between, in this case, gap here, gap here. Okay, I have no idea in the test what situation we have. Maybe no hole, maybe no gap, but you need to be aware that when it's hole, the function is undefined. And when you have a gap, the function is also undefined. We have no function. Now my function, my domain function, let me use it for domain blue color, is that set. So from negative infinity, all real number, okay, because remember when you projecting any point on the graph onto the x-axis, okay, domain, you receive or you get that point here. In the gap, we have nothing. This we have wait, blue color. We have parentheses. What is the reason? The reason is because this is open. And here we have bracket. And we continue forever in that direction. And they want, can you express the domain? Okay, using important guy, interval notation. I obey this command. Is from negative infinity equal, from negative infinity, comma, 2 parentheses, union, because the 2 pieces, bracket 3, comma, infinity. This is domain. And range is similar. The only different range is the y value. You see, the y value you projecting the curve onto the y value. I can see when you're projecting, it doesn't matter, you're projecting that branch and that branch where the y value is coming from this 2, 3 and stopping 3. So is something like that. Look, from negative infinity and 3. And 3 never touch because this hole to be undefined in that part. So their range of the function that I put in green color is from negative infinity, comma 3, and not consider 3 inside because we have undefined here. Okay, see the circle is closed. Entonces, yes, it's bracket here, but no. And this is the answer. The answer is visualize in any graph. The challenge is, you know, sometimes we have hole, sometimes we have gap, sometimes we have discontinuity. You need to be aware to determine. And this is easy. It's also projection. When you pick any point here, any point, and you project it onto the x, this is domain. And you project it onto the y, this is range. And so you moving throughout the curve and projection. So you need to use mental imagination to see what is the projection. Projection in x is domain, projection in y is range. Any question? It's clear or confusing? No? Sure? Okay. Let me try to find the next page. Page number 3. Boom. Wait a second. Before that, I want to delete that part. Clear. Okay. Now again, I go to the PDF, page 3. Okay. Now here. Okay, there you go. This is easy. This is a combination for the function. 11 is a combination for the function. Actually, it's not 11, it's 10. It's 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, and 16. 16 questions. Easy test. Okay, we have two functions. It's given. F of x is equal to 7x squared minus 6x. And g of x is equal x squared minus 2x plus 24. And then one, can you find the expression of the division? So f division g of x. It's super easy. You put f in the numerator, and you put g in the denominator. And that's it. No, that's it, no. Because you need to, in the second part of the equation, state its domain. So I remember the formulas or the idea for the restriction. In the restriction, you know that when you have fraction like that, the expression in the bottom is not zero. It's illegal to be zero. So in order to investigate the domain, I take the expression in the denominator and you enforce it to be not zero. The solution of this inequality give me the domain. Because the top part, I don't care. The top part maybe it's positive, maybe it's negative, or zero. Because 0 divided by something is 0. But something divided by 0 is undefined. So I need to investigate that. To investigate that is super easy. It's super easy because you convert to equation. I am super familiar solving this kind of equation, get quadratic equation. Determine A, B, C. And apply the quadratic formula. Maybe it's a one possibility, no? I suppose that by factorization, not good. Because I highly recommend quadratic formula always, anytime. Because maybe a solution is complex or real. I don't know. I have no idea. Let me try. So negative, double negative become positive, plus or minus. square root negative 2 squared minus 4 times 1 times 24 divided by 2 times 1. I focus it on the expression inside the radical. Of course, be ready the calculator because the number is relatively easy. This is 4 positive, and this is minus something. This is 24 times 4, que es 96. Entonces es negative 92. When you find the square root of negative 92, I stop here. Stop. Why? Because I know that this is imaginary. Entonces my goal was, remember, investigate domain. The supposition of the function is always real number, from negative infinity to positive infinity. So the hypothetical restriction that I try to find is imaginary. Therefore, that means that we have no restriction in the real number. And the domain of that function is, the continuation is, the domain of that function is ordered. Because the restriction do not exist in the real field. Okay? This is clear or confusing? Clear or confusing? Clear or confusing? Come on, guys, this is the moment to ask me any question. Okay, and your teacher, I want everyone.
So it's all numbers because when you did the quadratic formula and you got the imaginary with the
absolutely, absolutely. Okay, look at that. Okay, this is all real number. This circle from negative infinity to positive infinity. I tried to investigate one guy here inside to be undefined my function. But when I solve in this quadratic function, I get that this guy is totally outside this field. Therefore, no restriction in the real field. Therefore, the domain is over. Clear? This is the alien. This is living in another planet, maybe in Jupiter, but not in Earth planet. Make sense or no? Mister?
Yes.
Clifford, no? Holmes. The student que asked me is Holmes, Mr. Holmes.
Yeah, yes, I understood.
Yeah. No, I appreciate so much that you asked me. Okay. Okay, no. This is good. I like you because you asked me. Okay, let's move on to 11. No, 11 question is you have to function again. Ahí. You have to function again. Que is f of x equal to x squared plus 5 semicolon g of x is equal x. Professor, I have an internet problem. Wow. Okay. This is the problem of the online class. You need to have a strong internet. You lost information. Okay, now they want you compute that symbolic way f plus g evaluating 3. But this is equivalent to say f evaluating 3 plus, because it's sound, g evaluating 3. That's super easy. You're plugging in here. Okay, let's do it separately. It's 2 times 3 squared plus 5. 3 squared is 9. 9 times 2 18. 18 plus 5 23. And you evaluate g and 3 is 3 plus 6. Plugging in here 3 is 9. Therefore 23 plus 9 is 12 carried out 1, 32, no? Boom. End the story. Okay. 32 is this. Any question, guys? It's okay? I know this is. No question. Sorry if I am doing too fast. Remember, this is a review. And review, we go over again to the thing. I suppose you know, no? Pero no, okay. So you have questions, let me know. Okay, 12 is again the composition of the function, but in different way. F of x is equal 4x squared plus x semicolon g of x is equal x plus 3. And they want, be careful, they want you form the composition F composition G. Remember that symbol, okay, this is typical mistake in any test. In any test, the student believe, I don't know why, okay, this is F times G. No, no time, it's composition. And what means composition? Composition is okay, the function G, okay, another way to see composition, see this symbol is not good for you to understand the idea, is you put a bracket and G is inside. So you replace the basic, you take that expression, sure, and you substitute this here and here. Therefore, F composition G is equal 4. 4 is the coefficient. So no x anymore. It's x plus 3 square plus no x anymore. It's x plus 3. That's it. Well, no good. No good because you do some algebra, no? You know, you FOIL here, for example, x plus 3 times is 7 plus x plus 3. In this case, I can remove the parentheses because there are no any multiplier in the front. So 4 bracket 4 x squared plus 3x plus another 3x plus 9 plus x plus 3. Now you combine like term here, 4 bracket x squared plus 6x plus 9. And finally, multiplication for is 4x squared plus 24x plus 36 plus x plus 3. And last step is combine like that. 4x squared plus 25 x plus 39, no? Because 36 plus 3 is 39. Okay, this is F composition G. But they want both. They want both. They want F composition G and G composition F. Okay, normally it's not the same. The frequently case is completely different because the ordering is important, extremely important. Now in this case, G is the outermost function and F is the innermost function. Basically, now the thing I should do is completely opposite. You take this expression in blue color and plug it in here. Therefore, my composition is easier, I suppose. It's no x anymore, it's 4x squared plus x. Replace 4x plus 3. In this case, no algebra, additional algebra. This is the answer in the second part, and this is the answer in the first part. Composition. Important. Composition is one function inside, like a chain rule. No multiplication. See, I see multiplication 0 in this question. Any question? Everything okay? Now I need to check it. Are you sleeping or you are okay? Come on, Daniel, Horns, Giovanni.
I'm here.
Okay, Brian Vargas. Just in case I check attendance. Keonia, Addis, Keonia, Alexa. Okay. Silva, Miss Silva, sorry.
Here.
Okay. Christine. Okay, super. Rebecca Lois. Georgia, Cataneo. Okay, super. Who is that? Who are you? Hello. Trinity. Nelson. Ah, okay. Jonathan. Solano. Super. At 4 night. Let's join now. Okay. For the student, can join now because Dylan have internet issue.
Say
again?
Did you name Elvia?
Yeah, I hear, but not too loudly. A little bit. Increase the volume.
Did you say?
Yeah.
Did you say?
Better. Super.
Okay.
Super. Roy Rodríguez. Silvana Vázquez. Ajá. Laura Montero.
Yeah.
Okay. And Kadir Casas.
Just yelling chat.
Here.
Okay. One picture. Okay. Thank you, Kadir. And Soraya. How are you?
Here.
Let's continue. Do you see the board? Okay, I'm here. Okay. Do you see the board? Again or no? No?
I'm here as well, Professor.
Do you see the board? Okay, good. Okay, let me erase the question. What question we are doing? What number? We're doing the question number 12. No? 12. 12. Okay. Do you say my name, Professor? Yeah, Trinity. Yes, I say your name. Let's move on to the 13th. It's super important because this question 12 and third and the last one have 10 points in the test. 10 point because it's important. Okay. No. Sorry. This question 13. The question that we're doing now. 10 points. It's about easy. It's easy. I give you a function, not complicated, no. Like a quadratic, like that. Different number maybe. And you compute it different quotients. The formula for the different quotient is something like that. Different quotients. It's a formula. It's a formula that we are using in calculus. And you need to, manipulate a little bit in algebra. We have different steps to understand this. Step 1 is evaluate the first part. This is the first part in the formula. Entonces you evaluate f, evaluating x plus h. It's super easy because the only thing you should do is replace x for x plus h. Guy, I hear some noise. I can immediately detect who is the noise. The noise. Put it off the microphone, please. Put it off. Si no, I put out you. Okay? Okay? So you need to stay quiet. Only pay attention. This is an important day. It's a review for the test. Okay. That's it. No. I need to FOIL here. X plus h times x plus h. And here, Professor, sorry, okay, no problem. No interrupt me, mathematics. After that, I saw. Okay, the attendance I take because it's formal. But I can't take because when you get inside a Skype, your name is recording. So don't worry for this. This is not irrelevant, but it's no extremely important. Entonces, you FOIL es x squared plus xh plus another xh, can I put it in this order, plus h squared. Done. I did the first part. The second part is easier. It's just distribute the property. It's minus 5x minus 5h plus 6. Done. I did that part. The part I highlight in blue color. Step 1. Moving on to the second step. Second step is Step 2. Step 2 is in the formula, the part I want to highlight in green color. Look, it's this and this together. Well, it's easy because I did the first part. I just copy x squared plus, why not combine line term here is 2xh plus h squared minus 5x x minus 5h plus 6. And use subtraction. Look, minus here, the original. And what's the way to subtract in the polynomial? Well, easy. Change the sign. X squared plus 5x minus 6. Okay? Now in this moment, a lot of guy is cancelled out. Look at that. Who is cancelled? 6 is cancelled. 5x is cancelled. X squared is cancelled. And stay alive only 2xh plus h squared minus 5h. That's it, right? Okay. So almost finished. Step 3 is just division by h. The last part. Division by h. Not necessarily highlight. It says 2xh plus h squared minus 5h divided by h divided by h divided by h, because it's super easy when you divide polynomial divided by a monomial. Only one guy, you divide one by one separately. So says this is cancel out, 2x. It's cancel out, but only one stay alive, 1h, and it's cancel out everything, minus 5. Done. Final answer. This is the answer that they want in the test. Any question? I suppose that in the lecture I did 2 problems of this, no? And also in Alex, I suppose that we have another. Yeah. Any question? No problem. Do you want another? No, it's okay, no? You understand? Let me know, guys. If it's clear, you put this thumb up. Everything clear. Okay, thumb up, that's it. No comment, no microphone. Let me repeat again for the student who is coming late. Okay, we are doing now the review, the second part, for the review of the review for the test number 2. And you turn into me this Thursday. Okay, this Thursday. I collect, so you send me likewise by email the test on paper and submit. Don't forget to submit, because we have 2 tests. I explained the first day. I explained in the syllabus. You have 2 tests for each chapter. One online, including homeworks. The homework is extra credit, totally optional, no mandatory, and the test on paper. Test on paper, you show me your answer in detail in 1 piece of paper, you scanner and send me by email. And the other, no, the other you submit your answer and I'm checking online. I'm checking online, I grade in the blackboard. Clear? It's the last time I repeat this. Okay. Moving on to the 14. 14 is easy. Wow. I don't know what is the reason this test some people fail. I don't understand very well why. I wonder why. Okay, this is, you have 2 points. P1 is 3 radical 10, comma, negative 2. And P2 is 5 radical 10, comma, 1. I need to find the distance. So I put the distance formula. Distance P1, P2, segment is equal big square root, square plus square inside, and you subtracting x2 minus x1 and y2 minus 1. Who is x2, y2, x1, y1? Well, I suppose that x1 is this, y1 is this, x2 is this, and y2 is this. Basically, inside my square root, you're subtracting the x. Okay, x is 5 radical 10 minus 3 radical 10. And don't forget a square. Let's do it first. Okay, 5 radical 10 and minus 3 radical 10 is 2 radical 10. You subtracting 5 minus 3 because we have the same number inside the radical. Si es different, no. But I promise que the test you see is the same. And when you square this guy, this is like a monomial. Entonces 2 square and radical 10 square, no? And 2 square is 4. And radical 10 square is just 10. Because the square root and the square cancel out. Entonces the answer is 40. The answer of that part is 40. The answer of that part is y2, que es minus 2, minus, because the formula has a minus 1 square. And negative 2 and negative 1 is negative 3. And negative 3 squared is 49. And 40 plus 9 together is 49. And the square root of 49 is 7. End the story. The distance que I am looking for is 7. 7, the segment que connecting P1, P2, the length of this segment is 7. Any question? No?
How'd you get 40? Can you repeat that again?
Okay. Don't worry. I explain in detail now. Okay. I focus in that part, mister. So in that part, we have 5 radical 10 minus 3 radical 10. Entonces, in this case, you can see always que we have the same radical. Entonces, it's super easy. For example, you consider que radical 10 is a common factor and you factor out. You have inside the parentheses, the new parenthesis, of course, 5 minus 3. And 5 minus 3 is 2. So actually, it's 2 radical 10. The shortcut to do fast is you subtracting or addition, depending the arithmetic operation, that number and that number. And the radical 10 stays in your same place. But you not square this. 2 radical 10 is square. And square is 2 square, you square both. It's like a times b square. How you solve that? A square times b square, no? Entonces es radical 10 square. 2 square is 2 times 2, que es 4. And radical 10 square is 10. Because, you know, let me try to explain in different way. I don't know. Radical 10 square, you know very well. Square, second power. And square root, un 2 each other. Yes or no? Entonces 40. We're using this idea in the radical equation, no? F40. Do you understand where I come from that 40? Mister?
Yeah, I get it now.
Okay, super. Now, the rest is compute the second part, get 9, adding both 49, and finally take the square root. Okay, so end the story. End the story. Okay, then third day, I start new chapter. It's easy. Chapter 3 is easy. The most complicated part, in my opinion, I respect opinion, is the last chapter. I don't know, don't worry, be happy. I try to explain using my best skill. I don't know if you understand me or no. You understand me or no? Okay, so you have again 2 point P1, que es 4.2 decimal, comma, minus 7.8. And P2 is 1.7, comma, negative 3.2. Entonces they want que you find midpoint. What is the formula for the midpoint? Well, the formula for midpoint is midpoint in X is x1 plus x2 divided by 2. And y midpoint is y1 plus y2 over 2. And who is y1, y2, x1, x2? x1, y1, x2, y2. And the first operation is 4.2 plus 1.7 divided by 2. And you apply the order of operation. You put in the calculator. For example, you put 4.2 or by hand, whatever you want, plus 1.7 is 5.9. And 5.9 divided by 2, I put in my calculator, division by 2, press enter, is 2.95. 2.95. This is the x component of the midpoint. The y component is similar. Who is y1? Negative 7.8. Plus, actually it's plus minus 3.2 over 2. So actually double sign. I don't like double sign. Never. I don't like, because I know the positive and negative together is negative, no? So I erase that part because in my mind working much better like that. 3.2. 7.8 addition, because same sign you adding, 3.2 is 11, pero negative 11. And negative 11 divided by 2 is 5.5, negative 5.5. Negative 5.5. So what is the super fantastic conclusion? The super fantastic conclusion, the midpoint in between that point, suppose you plot that point. I don't want to do this. It's a P1, it's a P2, and we have in the middle midpoint, is the midpoint that lies exactly in the middle, is that point. 2.95, comma, negative 5.5. Midpoint. Any question? Formula of the distance. Formula of the midpoint. One question in the test. Like that. Easy. Piece of cake. Super easy. I guess so, no? You let me know if I am wrong. Hey, noise. Who making noise? Who making noise? Ay, ay, ay. Silent, please. Okay, goodbye. Okay. Keep going. Suppose today we finish early, no? Because we have one more question and that's it. Okay. This is a reward for the student can understand very well everything, no? Okay. Do you know, guys, you see again the first test, I was very, very picky when I graded the test. To be sure the test is due today. No, Zeus. The test is due this Thursday. Let me specify it's October 14, no? October 14. Today is 12. Tomorrow 13. This Thursday is October. October 14 is due both online and on paper. Both. Clear? Okay. The last question gets a little bit complicated. Is the equation of the circle is given, pero en estándar. En estándar no, sorry, en general. I need to express in standard to understand where is the center. I need to convert this to this format, que es estándar. This is standard. This is non-standard. General, it's called. But it's okay. I don't care the name. So now you convert using the technique of the complete the square. Completing the square. Complete the square. How you manipulate that? How you manipulate that? Well, you grouping the x bar So this X breakdown, you group in the X bar here. Okay. And I know. Okay, you put the magic number here that completes square. This is for the X part. For the Y part, it's similar. You put the Y square plus 4Y, I bring down, plus another box. Now what's going on? What happened with the 16? Well, the 16 I move to the right hand side, but in order to keep the equilibrium of the equation, you introduce two magic number in the left hand side. In order to keep the equilibrium, you put the same magic number in the right hand side. This is the organization. And how you find the magic number? It's easy. You take that number in the X part, always divided by 2 and square. And square. 8 divided by 2 is 4, 4 squared, 16. This is the magic number in this. Everyone follow me? Or you are totally lost? Follow me or lost? Likewise, to find the magic number in the second, you take 4 divided by 2, always divided by 2 and square. 4 divided by 2 is 2, and 2 squared, 4. Oh, 4 is the magic number. Now, in order to keep the equilibrium, well, okay, you introduce artificially 16, I put 16 here, and you introduce artificial down 4, I put a 4 here. And my equation stays. Nice. But I know that when you are doing the factorization, that part, this part is a perfect square trinomial, and the factorization is x plus 4. Where come from x? Where come from 4? X is square root x squared, and 4 is square root 16. Similar, the factorization of the second is y plus square root 4x2 squared. Now, in the right-hand side, you see, wow, 16 is canceled and stay 4. And you compare this equation and this equation. And you can see clear. Center. Center is located at the point -4, -2. Be careful. Be careful. This is confusing. Too many noise. Who making noise? Please, put off the microphone. Let me see who is the making noise. Good. Okay. Now, the center is h, k. Who is h and who is k in our example? Well, h is -4. How do you know? Because in the formula we have x minus h. But in this case, you have x plus 4. The reason we change the sign is because h value is -4. And double negative become positive. Likewise, here is k minus 2. Okay, the shortcut to understand this is opposite sign. Opposite sign, you see in the equation positive, and the point you have negative. And what about radio? And what about radio? Well, radio is this guy. I know the radius are, in our example 4, that if radius square 4 is because r is square root 4. Okay, because we have whole information we need to do the graph. Because the final answer, I need to see in the test this manipulation. And also, let's do it now immediately the graph. Any question in that part? Any question in that part? Please, this is a moment. This is a moment to ask a question, not make a noise. Okay? Come on, question. Zoom up or zoom down? Hey. A ver, ask for night. Sorry, but I need to put off your microphone. Okay? Okay. Here. Any question? Any question? Do you understand very well this or no? Okay, entonces the information que we need to make a graph is center and ready. Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. Let's do it. Entonces I want to take the graphic paper. Boom. There you go. Graphic paper here, over there. Let me enlarge a little bit to see much better. Okay, good. Okay, yeah, I plot the center. The center is located at the point -4, -2. -4, negative, over there. Boom. And the radius is 2. 2 in any direction. To up, to down, to right, to left. Entonces, here, that point, that point, that point, and that point. Do you see that? By the way, curiosity. That point is the point -4, 0. That point is the point -4, -4. It's a coincidence because it's going down to unit, no? See, the center is located in -2. When you're going down, of course, the y component is affected to unit down is negative. -2 and -2 together is -4. However, when you move into the right, the x component is affected, pero positive. And -4 plus 2 is negative. That point is the point -2, -2. Look, that point is -2, -2. And when you move to the left, it's subtraction. Entonces, -6 of -6, negative. Okay, ready. 4 points is enough to make a circle like that. And this is the answer I want. When I want both, guys, I want the circle. Yeah, I want the complete square. Everything together. Any question? How do you feel? How do you feel for the test? Good. Okay, no problema. Entonces, now